All right, so I just purchased a 2022 Harley Davidson Road Glide. I love the bike. It's so comfortable, but there are parts on the Road Glide that I don't like. There are things that I don't like. Number one, I'm 6'2". The handlebar is not comfortable for me. It makes me feel like I'm closed in. I don't like the engine guard. It makes it look too old, and just my personal style. To each his own. I don't like the mirrors. The mirrors are okay, but my style is the same. And the bike that I purchased was, hold on, let me get this light set up. It's a vivid black, and the color is fantastic, but it has a lot of chrome. So I decided that I wanted to go with more blacks to complement the chrome rather than having so much chrome. Now the beautiful thing behind the bike is, hold on, let me get this phone. And that was a spam call. So the beautiful thing about the bike is you have the option to upgrade. Now I've been researching like crazy about handlebars. I want something that's not ridiculous. But when I went to Harley, I went to Falcon's Fury here in Georgia, Conyers, Georgia, and I picked up my bike. I looked at handlebars and I find that 14-inch bars is perfect. And everybody was telling me that you don't need to change the cables. You don't have to change any of the clutch cable, the brake cables. It's just a matter of finagling and you will run it perfectly. And then I hear some people saying, no, you have to change the cables. Even KST Kustoms, same thing, you have to change the cables. And then I watched another guy on YouTube. He went through the whole process. And at the very end, he said, yo, you know what? I'm going to have to get the cables. Well, you don't have to get the cables. Let me show you something. I did the bike myself, ran everything, okay? And here's the bike right here. So on this bike, I did not have to change the cables at all. The bike itself operates perfect with the 14-inch factory 47 bars that I put on here. And look, this is the clutch cable. Look, it has room. I could turn fully. The same thing with the brake cable. 14-inch bars, right? Look at the brake cable, look. A lot of room. But the only thing that you have to change, which people don't talk about on YouTube, is the wiring that runs through the bar. The wiring that runs through the bar, that's the thing you have to get the extension for, because those wires do not run all the way through the gauge that connects through here. So the connector is like about 20-something bucks. You get two of them for left and right control switches. Now that's the part you have to change, guaranteed, but everything else, you don't have to. Inside the bar, inside the clutch controls, they go tighten there, laying down, he's out. But basically, this is the clutch right here. This is the clutch cable right here. When you pop this out, and you move this out from here, look, I still get a lot of play, right? So what I did was, inside there is some straps that connect. What do you call? I forgot the strap. My mind is blank right now. But they lock the cables in place. So you just cut those straps and give this a good tug, and you run it the way the factory runs it. I didn't have to do any shortcuts. I didn't have to do any of that. Look, everything is running right through where it needs to run. Let me give you some light so you can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, right there. Everything is running the way it should run, and the bike turns the way it should. So I don't have any turning problems. No radial turn, nothing. My radius turn is perfect. Okay, the next thing that I did on this bike, of course, was I updated my mirrors. I put some nice mirrors on here, nice and simple pieces, and I use the Avon, the grips. I love the grips because the grips complement the color schemes. And then also, I went ahead and changed the guard. The guard itself is not hard to change, honestly speaking. The guard, the engine guard right here, is if you have some kind of mechanical background, you can change this. It's easy. It's a screw right here. It's a screw right here. Two screws on each side. And then there's a screw that goes up here, if you could see it. And what happens is when you remove the engine guard from stock, there's also a fairing support system, which I also installed right here. Now that you're gonna have to remove the fairing. It sounds hard, but it's easy, guys. Let me tell you. The fairing removal, I don't even need to make a video. I don't even gotta make a video showing you doing it. I'm just showing you. You have 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4 screws. You take those screws off, and then here on the mirror, not the mirror, the side lights, you take off that screw, just that one screw.
because that's holding this together. And then here, you have another screw that's right here. Take that screw off, and then you pull these off carefully, the covers, and there's gonna be a screw right there and a screw right there. And trust me, this thing pulls right out. And what you do, you have to disconnect the two plugs that control the lights. And then you could take the bar that's under there and screw that out. It sounds difficult, but it's not. Let me tell you. I also updated the engine guard. I took the chrome engine guards and I bought some used engine guards that I paid $110 for. And then I also installed a 4.5 tap exhaust, the slip-on exhaust. And let me tell you, it took the bike from sounding like a little putty cat to sounding like a beast, okay? And not extremely harsh, not ridiculously loud, not something that, you know, your neighbors are gonna hate you, but just enough for your neighbors to look at you and go, ooh, nice bike. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I did so far on the bike. For me, the bike thing, it's fun. It's fun learning it. It's fun being in the garage, jacking it up. I'll put it on my jack sometimes and just jack it up. I'm getting the bags updated. My point to you guys, man, you can do a lot of the work by yourself. All it requires is some patience, some research. Like I research, I'm not a motorcycle mechanic, but I am a mechanic with certain things in my life. I have tools, I have things that I learned how to do over the years. You see what I'm saying? So once you learn how to do it, guaranteed, you're gonna feel the difference. You're gonna see the difference. You're gonna save a lot of money. Also, I'm doing the, you know, when you put the exhaust slip on, you have to take the bag off. Those have to come off. The bag, once again, it comes off easy on the Road Glide. 2022 Road Glide, amazing bike. Now I feel like I'm riding a bike. Before I felt like I was riding a little scooter. Once again, that's my preference. You see what I'm saying? So leave your comments. Let me know what you guys did so far. What struggles are you having so far with your bike? We all in this together. We learn it together. And if there's things that you can't do, then pay the money and go get it done. Like for me, I'm getting the bags painted. I was gonna actually paint the bags myself. As a matter of fact, I started making these things so I could put the bike parts on there and start painting them. But guess what? Even though I know how to paint and I have the spray gun, I never painted any automobile, no motorcycle, and I want to get it done properly. It's not like painting furniture, which I'm good at doing. So I want to get that done properly. I bought the Summit kit from Bad Dad, which is a fantastic company. Bad Dad is awesome. I did not want the extra extended bags. I got a nice subtle bag that has a 5-inch angle, and it's gonna go right down over the back of the bike. Because right now, look, I don't like the way this looks. I don't like how that looks. I want the bag to literally come down, extended. So when it extends, right, I will be able to have a better feel on the bike. It's more extended like me. I'm long, right? So I want my bike to match me. Now, once I do all of that, I'm gonna get to the front and put the fat tire kit on there, the 18-inch fat tire kit. I don't need 21, 23s, 26s, because all that stuff to me kills the ride, especially when you want to ride long distance. Once again, that's just me. But I do like the big tire because it gives that bulky look, that tank look, like it just looks aggressive. So I'm gonna get that done as well. I'm gonna change the floorboards. You'll see the videos of when I'm doing the stuff. And after that, then I'm gonna connect with a powder coating company and get the stuff powder coated with the little orange accents to match my business color. You know what I'm saying? Donovan Green Fitness, and I'm gonna put my logo on here. So that's pretty much it. What are you guys doing with your bikes? Leave it in the comments. Once again, I ain't no bike professional. So if I'm able to do this, I've been riding for years, but once again, I'm not a mechanic. I've been riding for a lot of years. My first Harley, went into the dealership, got the first bike, brand spanking new. I'm like, you know what? It's time to get that bike. So I'm back on the bike again. You know, I'm gonna tell all of y'all, just be careful out there. It's a lot of crazy people, and you don't be crazy either. Ride your bike, control the bike, be mindful that you're on a bike, and just enjoy it. All right, leave your comments. It's Donovan Green from Road Glide Chronicles. You're gonna start seeing way more stuff that I do on this channel. And remember, this is not about bikes. Also, it's about being fit as well, being healthier. Let's go. Peace.